clothes and everything. I just had that box. Ah, here it is. What's up, my planet Earth people? Good to see nobody. Nobody. It's just me. Good to see me. Happy Monday. It's not Monday. It's not Tuesday. It's Wednesday. What are we doing? What are we doing? We are still tired. We are 3 sips in. Bear with me. This is the Trigger Yogi live stream. It's the kid, the Trigger Yogi himself, Yoga Leroy. Leon Walker, actor, comedian, content creator now. Sketch writer, performer, creator. I'm on these sketches ass, baby. I got a little sketch from my son's point of view, touching 500,000 right now on Instagram. It's been on there for a day. I've nearly gotten 1,000 new followers in one day from this sketch, and excited to follow it up. I've already followed it up with me playing my son after the game. I've talked to somebody to follow it up and play a character that I mentioned in the sketch. In the sketch, I was like, where's Tony at? Bring Tony out. And man, the comments are going crazy on this sketch. I mean, I definitely have hit a nerve with this AAU culture community that we are, us parents who really want the best for our kids, are involved in. I don't even know how to articulate the feeling it is. You're really damned if you do, or you're damned if you don't. Here's how it is when it's from my perspective with AAU. If your child is a clear cut, pass the eye test, pass the performance test, people know about him. He's a prospect. People know about him. There's at a young age, 12, 13, 14, your experience with AAU isn't going to be as bad. That's not a lot of kids, though. The few kids that are, you know, they got some gifts, and they got a little buzz, and they got people talking about them. They got coaches talking about them. If your kid is in that category, your AAU experience isn't going to be terrible. Now, if you're a kid, if your son or your daughter, I don't know, yeah, daughter, might have is looking to develop an AAU. You know, AAU for me is to use it as development, which is what it should be used as, is just something that really, it's going to be a struggle, man. I mean, it's going to be a struggle. I mean, not only are you fighting with the coaches to play your kid so he can develop, but you're also paying just a ridiculous amount of money to the league, the organization, the coach. When you show up, you got to pay to watch, you got to pay to park, you got to pay for anything else, you got to pay to get in. So yeah, these AAU sketches have hit a nerve. I'm definitely going to be continuing to do a AAU sketch once a week. Every Saturday, I'm going to put out a AAU sketch. I did follow up with one tomorrow that I'm going to edit after I get off of this. and post on trials because that's what ChatGPT told me to do. Um, all right. Got 2 thumbs down for the morning. Man, y'all don't like anything I'm talking about this morning. Can't win them all, can you, baby? I ate 50,000 cockroaches alive. Is that normal? Man, listen, I've been coming on here a little earlier, and now I'm starting to think that that was a mistake. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Good to see you. This is the Trigger Yogi live stream. I'm still tired, still trying to get this coffee in me. New day. So this week has been about just, for me, it's been about kind of like getting in the habit of like starting over, but not starting over. Starting over in a regard to like starting your energy over, like when you first started, how excited you were when you that first day or that first week. You're like, this is the strategy, we got it. This is the plan, we got it. And you set your goals, and you say, these are the goals. These are my month goal. This is my 3-month goal. This is my 6-month goal. And then you achieve one goal, but how's your energy when you achieve that goal? It's like, oh, okay, I got that goal. And then you forget about like all the progress you got to, because now you're at a different level. So I've been hitting some goals, you know. So but I want to start over in regard to my energy. I want to stay as excited and as motivated as I was when it was day one, and I was just like, man, I'm going to get to that goal as fast as I can. And then you get to that goal as fast as you can, and then you got to reset. Does that make sense? So that's what New Day is about. That's what this week is about, resetting with that same motivation, that same energy, even though you are chipping away at those goals, and the bigger goal becomes a even bigger goal because you achieved that big goal. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Are you a vegan or a vegetarian? Nah. Nah, I'm after the gains, my friend. You can't get to the gains doing that. Life's too short not to have a steak. I'm a carnivore. I'm a meat eater, baby. I'm a meat eater. So I got this new camera. Actually, it was a camera that I bought my son that he wasn't using. It's called the Emmet EMEET dual camera 4K. You can see it here. 4K AI camera. So this is another AI powered camera. You know, I like these AI powered cameras, but I've been really digging the Ozbots. I have 2 Ozbots. This is my tiny tail Ozbot that I have over my desk. Now this used to be the Stays camera, and if the lighting is good, it does not do too bad from a distance. But if the lighting is bad, it is just good for close up. Now my other Ozbot, which is the Tail Air 2, is a beast. The only issue I have with the Tail Air 2 is it and maybe this is just something I haven't figured out yet. When I do put it on tracking, it doesn't track how I like it to track. It tracks like a little low, like in the chest area. It would be nice if it tracked from the face, you know? It would be nice if it tracked from the face. Also, it would be nice if it zoomed out a little bit more. I know it has 10 optimal zoom, so it could zoom in really close, but I don't have enough space to take the tail air to put it back. So it is about, let me see, it's about, I would say 5 feet from the stage. So those are my two issues with the tail air. And again, maybe it's just I need to play around with it a little bit more. There's more protein in tofu that increases your estrogen levels, which if you're trying to increase your testosterone, that's not going to be good for you. There's no more. So, okay, let me just debunk all the things that you're trying to say. There's more protein in tofu than any other meat. That's not true, unfortunately. Nice try. There's more protein in an egg than the same amount of tofu. There's more protein in a steak. So, nice try. No animals need to die to be strong. One of the strongest men alive is vegan. Show me. I do not believe you. One of the strongest men alive is vegan. Unfortunately, just gotta debunk all these things, you know. Tofu, unfortunately, tofu, soy, those things, yes, they have protein in them, but they also have their, they increase your estrogen levels. And yeah, you can't it's really hard to continue to make the gains that you want to make as a man that lifts weights and works out and wants to stay big and fit on a tofu diet. Not to mention tofu is disgusting. I mean, to try to convince me to replace meat, which is delicious, with tofu, that's, yeah, that ain't gonna that ain't gonna win. That ain't gonna win. I you know I'm not gonna look him up because even if it was true, even if the strongest guy on the planet only ate tofu, it would not sway me to replace meat with tofu. Y'all need to come up with something a little bit better than tofu. There's a lot of information out there about how tofu, eating too much tofu, can really mess with your levels as a man, especially as a man that's aging, that's really trying to manage his testosterone. Um, that in itself. So I'm happy for you though. Save those animals, man. I'm happy for you, but that ain't something I'm even considering. I eat meat, man. I don't eat a lot of meat because I don't eat a lot. I eat 2 to 3 times a day. I usually fast most of the day. I just donated $10 for you, my guy. How you do that? Where's that 10? Where's that 10 at? Mini world records. Happy for him. Keep living in your echo chamber. Keep living in yours. Thank you. Thanks for permission to keep on living my life. I appreciate that. Just because somebody's not going to submit to what you need, why are you getting mad? Why are you getting mad? You think people just are supposed to submit to like the things that you like and the things that you want in life? Where do you find that in the world? When does that happen? Are you on the corner holding a big sign? And if honk if you're a vegan, and all the people that don't honk, are those the evil people living in the echo chamber? Man, pull your head out of your ass, bro. Just go live. Just be a vegan. Good for you. I'm happy for you. You living your best life as a vegan. I don't think negative of you. Eat your tofu. I'm not gonna do it. No matter who you say does it. No matter, because I've formed my opinions through research. I've done vegan. I've gone raw for about 4 or 5 months, all raw. I've done vegan, vegetarian. I've done pescatarian. I've done all the diets. And the diet that makes me feel the best is a meat based, low carb but carb diet. That's what makes me feel the best in my body. You don't have to walk around in my body. I get to. So I get to do what makes me feel the best. Just like you get to do what makes you feel the best. Now, if you get upset that somebody else is doing something that makes them feel the best, if that makes you say, oh, keep living in your echo chamber, well, respectfully, fuck off. Fuck off. Respectfully. If that upsets you, that your argument will not sway somebody to stop living their best life. If that upsets you, go fuck yourself. Like, seriously. That's the problem with the world. You think everybody has to adapt to the things that work for you and your ideas and what you think are right and wrong. That's the problem. You're the problem. You're one of the problems of our society and why we have so many issues with each other. You. It's you. It's that mentality. It's that way of thinking. Why do Asians eat tofu live long? Why? I don't think it's just tofu. But again, they don't just eat tofu. Also, Asian cultures, they fast a lot. It's in their culture. So if you're going to ask me why I think Asian cultures, I don't think it's the tofu. Now, there is protein in tofu. But if you're going to ask me why I think Asian cultures live a long time, I would say it's because they fast regularly, daily, monthly, weekly. I think fasting is really the that's the secret sauce. It's the fountain of youth. Fasting, making your body work for it, making your body heal for it. And Asian cultures do that. I don't think it has anything to do with tofu, even though tofu, is their sort can be their source of protein, but they also eat fish. They don't just eat tofu. All Asian cultures aren't vegan, so they don't just eat tofu. I never said tofu kills you. Did you hear me say that? I didn't say that. I said tofu increases your estrogen levels. So to answer that question, I'm not positive, but my hypothesis is Asian communities live long because they regularly fast. I'm a vegan. I'm back to eating meat now. Ain't it good? I've done vegan. Bro, that hat is butt talks. You're the first person to not like this hat, man. I get so many compliments with this hat. I think you just a hater, my friend. But you're not. It's okay for you not to like stuff, man. That's fine. That also could be a reason. They live longer because they don't have shitty E numbers and crap in their food. You might be onto something. It ain't the tofu. No. I'll tell you that. It ain't the tofu. It ain't the tofu why they live longer. That's not it. But they have a lot of healthy traditions. Um, but if you want to talk about the Asian cultures, you don't see a lot of Asians running around that are muscular, jacked. Because that's really what I'm talking about. I wasn't talking about longevity of life, even though, yeah, it'd be nice to live, 85, 86, 87 maybe. I'm good there. I'm good right there. That's a sweet spot for me. I don't need to touch 90, okay? 87, get me up out of here. We've done enough, all right? I don't need to live for, 120, I don't need that in my life, you know? But you don't see a lot of Asian cultures jacked, you know what I'm saying? Not saying I'm trying to be jacked, but I'm trying to keep these shoulders. You can't do it with tofu. You can't. It's my point. I think Daniel really fucked off. I mean, unfortunately, it has to be said. They will live longer because they. Oh, we already did that. Hey, I saw your stream yesterday. Appreciate it. Appreciate you jumping on the stream yesterday. Drop me a sub. See it every day, baby. Dude has charges on him against 16-year-old girls public online. Who? What dude? You talking about me? That's crazy. I think I gotta block you for that. That's untrue. You're officially the worst kind of troll to just jump on here with some craziness like that. That's wild. But, can't really get upset with a person like you. You're just a miserable fuck. There's miserable fucks out there. I'm gonna go ahead and block you now. You take care. There's another one getting blocked. Well, I've been like active, not blocking the trolls, but man, these trolls they are clever, man. Because listen, I've been dealing with the trolls for a while, and I finally found a reason to like want to block people right away. Man, didn't expect that. Wow, that was clever. But not upset by it. Y'all just retarded. Bolo was jacked. Was Bolo the Asian guy from the all the John Claude Van Damme movies back in the day? Who was that Asian dude from the John Claude Van Damme movies? I'm gonna look him up because dude was always on swole. I think he just passed. Did he? I don't know. Let me see. Bloodsport. Blood Sport. That's that movie, right? Bloodsport. John Claude Van Damme. And let's see. What's his name? Ah, yeah. Bolo. Bolo Young. That's him. Yeah, he's swole, bro. He was always swole. He's still alive. He's still doing this thing. Bloodsport. Man, those were the good days. What's up, Dom? What's going on? Good to see you. Bricks don't hit back. Yeah, I need to have, I think that's what me and my son are going to do. We're going to watch old movies together and podcast. That sounds like a dope thing to do. Show him. Because he don't watch no movies. He don't want. Oh, you know what? I was going to show y'all this other camera. He don't watch no movies. And I've been wanting to, yeah, I just looked him up, Dom. Boyo Yang. Yang? Yeah, he was a savage. I tore you up real good last night. You're welcome, bro. Into the Dragon. Yeah, man. Back when movies were back where movies were hitting every time. Dog just died. It sucks. Sorry. Back when movies were hitting. Hey, so check this out, man. I got this other camera. So this is the Ozbot right here. I got this other camera that is a little bit better in low light. As you could see, it definitely changed it's it's a lot brighter. But it is also AI powered. I think I need to play with the features to get the color, because I do like the way the tiny tail looks color wise. But I like the fact that this is better in low light, so this could be my crowd camera. So I'm gonna have to play around with this camera and really see how to match it with my other AI cameras. Just wanted to show you guys that, what I'll be playing around with. Since my son's not using it, I bought it for my son, for him to start streaming. It'd be nice if he started streaming and stuff like that because, listen, the kid is just good looking and talented, man. But he don't want to do none of the streaming stuff. He don't want to. He just don't want to, man. What are you going to do? Man, I really should have test drove the other angle on here. Oh well. I think I'm going to do it on YouTube. Let's see if I hit that. I love ninja movies. He's still alive. Yep, he's still alive. I love those old ninja movies, man. They're the best. Who would be better protected not streaming? I hear you. But, there's a lot of potential in really setting him up to win. He got his dad to protect him. That's what I'm here for. I do the protecting. Remember me in the bounce. Remember me, I'm the bouncer on 8th Street. You shook my hand before you entered the gay bar. All right. 8th Street. Where's that at? What are you talking about? The internet is unfortunately not a safe space for kids. He's 16. He's getting up there. My favorite Nina movie is Boys in the Hood. I live, bro. You can't even tell your joke right. My favorite Nina movie. Are you natural? Man, Fit J, the same question every day. Joran, what's up, brother? I'm the bouncer there. You just said that, you tool. You just said that. You are getting serious trolls. Well, you missed the really bad troll. Someone said I was a sex offender. That was a really bad troll. Those people got blocked right away. I mean, saying I went into a gay bar, it's not really hurting a nigga feelings, man. Yeah, saying but that's why I think like these trolls that say shit like that, he has to be like, you gotta be like 15. Ain't no way you a grown ass man. You're not a bouncer. You found some white dude's photo to put as your profile photo, and you're using this joke on random streams. That's elementary, man. That's little kid shit. That is little kid shit. Driving and still tapped in, shaking my. You are not pissed today. Was I pissed yesterday? Oh, I'm not pissed about you asking if I'm natural. Nah, I got that all out of my system. You could get on here and ask me if I'm natural every day if you like. I saw that when I came in. Yeah, yeah. Trolls are gonna troll. What are you gonna do about it? All you could do is either let them live or block them. And I have been letting them live lately, but that was like I don't want that on the. That's kind of crazy. Someone just be throwing that on the feed. That's wild. That was a low blow. That was a low blow troll comment. I didn't expect that at all. That was low. I think that's how you really. Those people are really trying to get banned and blocked. So I like the trolls that troll in a funny way. Like all trolls aren't created equally. There's some trolls out here that are like I like them. There's some trolls that aren't bad. They talk shit, you talk shit back. It's friendly and fun and funny. They make fun of you. Sometimes it's funny when they make fun of you. Love it. And then I talk shit back and it's fun. But like those comments are just crazy. But those people that are trolling with those comments, those comments are probably the sex offenders. Those are the people. That's the crazy part. Those are strange people, man. Brittany's tapped in. Look at Brittany. 35 minutes in. Man, Brittany, I'll tell you what. I've been starting this stream at 8 o'clock for you, by the way. And I've been getting all kinds of weird trolls. And you're not even here till 35 minutes later. And I'm like, you should be on here defending me against these trolls that are saying weird shit in the comments. I still love you, though. What's the best way to grow money? I have $7,000 saved. Man. The best way to grow money? This is actually one of my issues in life. I'm not a money guy. I don't know why. I'm not somebody yet. I'm not somebody yet to ask about how do I flip this brick? I've always been an artist guy. It's never been about money for me. It's always been about the craft. Since I can remember, I've never really been concerned about money, and I wish I have. I wish I had a little bit more of that in me. I need to read a money book or something. Cause now I am starting to try to build a platform, a business, a studio, and it's one of my big issues. Like it's hard for me to take money from people. People come in. We'll have shows. People will come in late. It's hard for me to charge those people. I don't want to make things uncomfortable. People take drinks. I give them away instead of charging them. Um, because in my mind, it's like I don't want to make things uncomfortable. It's like the money thing for me is tough. And I need to figure out how to get better at that. So thanks for bringing that to the surface for me to talk about because that's real. That's truth. That's real shit. You know, last year I worked as a car salesman and I made some money. Um, I made some money and it felt nice, but that job fucking kicked my ass. And I was like, nah, I need to go back to being creative because this shit is wild. Selling cars, the horses. Sounds like we should go back to 9. Gotta pay the troll toll. Flip a brick. Unk. Me either. I'm not materialistic at all. When I get money, I save and stash it because I see nothing really worth to purchase or blow it on unless it's for my kids. I hire someone who is cutthroat to represent. Hire someone who's cutthroat to represent you. That can be the bad guy. Yes, I eventually need to do that. Absolutely, I need to hire somebody. But I don't have enough cash flow coming in to start hiring people and have any employees. That's the problem with me right now. So I've been asking my son to help me out, and a couple of things happened last time. Number one, he doesn't want to help me out, so he has an attitude, and it's another layer of emotion I don't want to deal with, having my son having an attitude when I ask him to do something. And also, there was a comic that kind of was rude to him, and that also is something that triggered me. So that's the problem with helping my or having my son help me out. Um, but you're right, dude. I, I eventually, well, first I need to find a way to make money so I could hire employees. That's first and foremost. Need to find a way to make money with the studio. The shows, comedy shows don't really make a lot of money. That's why when you go to comedy shows, there's a 2 drink minimum. Like you have to get 2 drinks, and hopefully you get something to eat. That's really how they make their money. The ticket sales, they gotta pay the comic most of the time. Well, not most of the time, but like if it's a comic that you actually know about and are excited about seeing, they usually pay the comic. A lot of places don't pay comics in Los Angeles, but when you go out of Los Angeles, they're usually paying comics. And if there's not a lot of people, if the show is light, if there weren't a lot of ticket sales, most likely the club is going in the hole that night, that show. So, that's why my strategy has always been to build a following so I can monetize. Got another thumbs down, man. I can't stand you pop on here and throw thumbs down all just out of nowhere, man. If anybody I would like to punch in the face, it's you. Let me just tell you. There's a white rapper named Proof that has an also awesome song called Cutthroat. His music and his videos are hilarious. I think I've seen this guy on TikTok. If you want to see a crazy Mr. Rogers Prodigy, watch his Squad Goals music video. I think I know who you're talking about. Let me look him up. Squad Goals. Yeah. Yeah, I know this guy. I saw him on TikTok. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's a good rapper. I'll listen to that video. There's something else I wanted to say about money. Oh, materialistic. So, Brittany, the older I get, the less I like, because I used to like to go shopping a lot, like clothes and stuff like that. But now I just got like a few outfits that I like really like, and I wear them all the time. I don't really, I'm on that stage of my life where I'm just like, I have a uniform. I have like 3 uniforms, and that's what I wear every day. And it's usually I go for comfort, you know. That's my angle. But I do not stash money. I mean, I spend money on tech stuff, on cameras, on computers, on podcast equipment, on microphones. So that's actually where all my money goes now. I spend it on all this tech stuff. I'm kind of addicted to like this tech stuff now. The stress factory here makes a lot. What's the stress factory? You look like Foois Tube. I love Proof. My he's my playlist pretty much. Serve some good liquor, finger food, charge 20 per head. Sell some merchandise. You can run ads with your videos on YouTube and Instagram to promote. Yeah, man. Well, you're right. Now you're right. So I think I've been opening my space to other people a little bit too much. I mean, I should be running all my shows, and they should all be my shows and my brand. And promoting merch, and I have a T-shirt press. I just haven't gotten around to printing the merch. I need to do a whole day where that's all I do is print T-shirts and design T-shirts, because yes, that could be a stream of income. As far as liquor, I don't have a liquor license, so that gets tricky. And I do sell drinks, but because I don't have permits, license, and all those things, that gets tricky. And this is a business, so God forbid someone gets drunk and then drives home, like I'd be liable. Also, yeah. What if someone told? What if someone was like, "Oh, Leroy sells liquor?" I have known of other businesses get shut down because of that. So that's a tricky thing, and that's why I don't really do that. So again, the whole plan and strategy has been geared and focused on building an online audience so I can monetize, and that's where my focus does stay, because that's where I see opportunities. Like once that happens, once I can monetize, I see opportunities of me being able to afford. One of the big things is editing. Like if I had someone that could edit for me because it's not necessarily the thing I really love to do. I've learned how to do it fairly okay. I don't even want to say fairly well. I fairly okay. I'm getting better at it. But if I had a dope ass editor like on payroll, man, that would free me up a lot. And also someone that, could come and help me run the shows, set up, breakdown, and what you might call it, check people in, sell the snacks and drinks, you know. So monetization is still the big goal um, on these platforms, and they don't make it easy. They really don't. They don't make it easy. I'm not too focused on YouTube right now because it seems like I'm in like some kind of YouTube purgatory where they don't really share my stuff past a certain amount. But maybe I do think YouTube shorts are dead. I don't really think YouTube shorts are anything. I know that for a while they were trying to compete with Instagram Reels, but I do think it's maybe I should go to horizontal with the Trigger Yogi. Maybe I should try that and just get in the habit of doing horizontal shit. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the vertical or horizontal when you're watching on YouTube? I look like David Goggins without cardio. I've heard that joke a million times. It's even in my act. I have that joke in my act. The funny thing is, I'm really thin right now, so to say how much leaner would my face need to get to look like David Goggins? Retard. You retard. Get out of here. It's like a comedy club in New Jersey. Look them up to East Coast. Look them up to come to East Coast. What's the live about? Oh, just bullshit. Oh no, oh my goodness, you guys, why do I gotta stop fucking. Let me see what this guy looks like. It's always a white dude. It's always a white dude. Yeah. White guys or white kids. Yeah, he's definitely, I don't know, he could be 17, man. Because white kids, they love talking about shitting themselves, man. You white kids. You can't wait to tell somebody that you shit your pants or joke about it like it's hilarious. I just shit my pants. Like, bro, like we know y'all be shitting yourselves. Y'all do a lot of weird shit. Like, I don't know why you guys take so much pride in it. Am I on Twitch? So I was on Twitch. I don't really pay too much mind to Twitch because it's worse than YouTube in what I'm kind in the regard that I'm kind of talking about. Like when I was on Twitch, because I was streaming on Twitch and YouTube at first for a good 3 months. With YouTube, I get some subscribers every now and then, and I've found some good people like Brittany, Jay Hud. He hasn't been on the last couple of days. I got I got some followers that pop on here every now and then because I've been on YouTube for so long. So I do get a little bit of enough to keep me like being like, okay, I'm staying on YouTube. Now with Twitch, it was zero, nothing, absolutely nada. It's kind of how I'm feeling on Kick right now, but I also know that you got to be on Kick. You gotta really be on Kick, and I'm just really not on Kick. All I'm doing is streaming my shows, and I'm streaming this every day. So I'm gonna figure it out. It's not gonna be an overnight thing, and I'll eventually figure it out. Figure it out, just like everything. I eventually figure it out. So you like the vertical? Okay, we'll keep it vertical. Vertical is better for you. Traffic. I found you by just scrolling through lives. Okay, well that's what I needed to know. Wait, this guy's a comedian. Who? Cory Booker? Hey, I don't know what this even means. Brittany. I am a black guy, homosexual, queer, black man. Fantastic. Love to hear it. The trolls are trolling today. You make money easier on Twitch. Do 3 streams at once. All right, well, I'll start streaming on Twitch again. Only 'cause you told me to. Only because you told me to. Man, what is happening? Yo, you guys are so bored. I swear to goodness. I swear to goodness, you guys are so bored. How long we been doing this? Almost an hour, man. Thank God. If it would have said 30 minutes, I would have been so upset. But I forgot. Brittany didn't jump on until 35 minutes in. So this makes sense. All right, Jerron. I'm going to start on Twitch again starting tomorrow. I also need to start doing some yoga on YouTube and Twitch. Um, I did one last Friday. I'm probably going to do another one this Friday. And maybe every week I'll add a day. I really should do one today. I should do some yoga today. But I already have it in my mind that I don't feel like it. Yeah, man, but I gotta find ways to like stream more. Got to. Um, so I got somebody. Tell me if you think longest 30 minutes ever. Yeah, without you, it was. Tell me what you guys think. So I have this person that DM'd me and wanted me to send them a video of my thoughts on disciplining kids as a parent, like spanking or not spanking. And I thought, huh, this person wants to use this information because I talk about being a dad a lot. This person wants to use this information to like for a group or something like that. Nope. it's just for them. They just want that a video of that. You think that's strange? And they're paying me for this, which now you got my attention, right? But at first, they were like, "Do you have Cash App?" Now I don't really mess with Cash App because I heard that a lot of scammers do Cash App, right? Um, and then I was like, I do Venmo. Like I feel like Venmo's pretty safe. I've been doing Venmo for a while. Man, Ethan, you're not saying too much to like get you banned, but I'm just like, I just can't wait till you do. I can't wait till you say something that makes me want to pull the trigger on that. Maybe a fetish or a scam to use for AI. Yeah, so I'm a little. Hmm. I'm a little. I'm a little worried. I don't know. Do you know how you feel about the subject? Oh man, I could talk about the subject for forever. And I feel like she could just, instead of paying me, all she had to do is get on my live stream. Like, are they expecting a certain thing, or are they going to learn where you stand when they watch the video? Yeah, they just kind of want to hear, well, this is what they've asked. They want to hear how I. And this person's been following my Instagram for a while. And I always thought she was kind of normal, but now I'm just like, this is odd. And her Instagram, she doesn't have any posts. She has one post, but she looks like a normal person. So I don't know. But it's only going to be like a 5-minute video. I feel like I'm just gonna do it, man. I need the money. But yeah, I could talk about spankings for definitely for 10 minutes, probably longer. Here's a little scripture, John 5:24. Truly, truly, I say to you, whoever hears my words and believes him who sent me has eternal life. He does not come into judgment, but has passed from death to life. Appreciate it. What's your job? I don't feel like it. I feel like that's a trap. I don't know. I'd be hesitant on the subject because people are weird and manipulative. Yeah. No, don't do it. Don't do it, huh? Man, you guys are talking me out of it. All right. All right. You guys are talking me out of it, man. So yeah, at first I was like, man, I'm going to get paid for something. How exciting. Next thing, you'll be on some weird website. Yeah, you're right. God damn it. You're so right. Fuck. I was about to do it too. You're right. Completely verified. People can and will manipulate what you say. Yeah, you guys are right. Dang it. You guys are right. Also, if someone from Africa tells you you have unclaimed money, don't. Yeah, that one I do know. Don't respond. That one I do know. Yeah, that one I do know. Yeah. Yeah, scammers be scamming, man. Scammers be scamming. Gotta watch out. I was hoping to maybe pass my 1,000. Let's see. Oh, did it. Did it. I have officially gained 1,000 followers in one day on Instagram. That is the first time that has happened ever. So I am going to celebrate. How am I going to celebrate? Maybe I'll smoke a little joint. I'll smoke a little joint right here. Huh? Maybe I won't do that while you're on. Right after, though. Celebration. The page is growing. You love to see it. The page is growing. We are at 6 grand, 4,000 away from the next goal, which is 10. Then it's 20. The big goal is 60, but really it's 100. The big goal is 60 because there's a punk ass comic that I want to just blow out the water and he has less than 60,000 followers. So the big goal is 60, but really it's 100. After I hit that 100, I'm going to really start diving into other platforms, like really start focusing on YouTube. I think I need to take like a YouTube course. I know there's all these courses out there. I get them on my algorithm all the time. I need to take a YouTube course. You know what I hate about TikTok? TikTok is so wild. TikTok is really like, hey, your page could do well if you pay us. I don't like it, dude. I don't like it. So I'm not really concerned about growing my TikTok page, but if it happens, I am posting there. So we'll see. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Brittany. Just trying to protect you. Family stuff you have to be careful with. They'll attack you, parents, marriage, anything. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. You guys talked me out of it. What do you think about religion, hypocrisy, and oppression? Ain't nobody talking about that, man. Man, you want to jump into the conversation. You get to talk about what we're talking about. You get to talk about what we're talking about. We're not going to just jump into some retarded ass discussion about religion, Get out of here with that. You want to jump in the conversation, you talk about what we're talking about. We can't judge God. God's character? God's character is hilarious. Can't judge God's character. Judge God's character? The fuck? What? Man, see, that came from a human brain, bro. God's character. Bro, listen. You humans are funny. Let me tell you. What are we talking about? Bullshit. I don't even know anymore. What have we been talking about? We've been talking about Instagram, followers, trolls, and the good troll. Now, I have been enjoying the trolls. I've been enjoying the trolls. Most of the trolls, like, listen, most of the trolls aren't bad trolls. I like it. I like you to come on here, talk a little shit, you know what I'm saying? Make a little fun. Sometimes you make me laugh. And then I talk a little shit back. I get a little excited. This is a Trigger Yogi podcast, so, me getting a little excited matches, right? But we had some trolls on here that just threw out, like, very unexpected. Like, I didn't know you could troll that hard to just be like, oh, this guy's a sex offender or some shit like that. And yeah, like, I didn't like it. They got banned. They got blocked. I didn't spend too much more time on it. But, I didn't even really have that in my mind that there was that kind of troll that would say something so outlandish on someone's random stream. But now I know. Now there's that kind of troll. So every day I'm finding out the levels of trolls. Man, there's levels to it. I mean, I just didn't really. Ha ha, God's character is clearly defined in the 66 books of the Old New Testament. It's completely irrational thought. Ha ha ha. 3 ha's at the end. I thought it was funny too, man. What's your real job, bro? Minding my business. That should be your real job too. Minding my damn business. That's my real job, man. I'm a professional. Mind my damn business. I mind my damn business so much. Like how, like, you have an Instagram account and your Instagram has stories, right? Like, so you post on your stories. I think they have that on you. No, they don't have that on YouTube, but they have it on Facebook. You post on your stories. I post on my stories. I even post on my stories and look at people that are watching my stories, because you could see who watches your stories. But I don't watch anybody's stories. Why? Because I mind my damn business. I feel like the stories is like that extra stuff. It's their business. I feel like it's a little invasive for me to be on your stories, just looking at your little business. I mind my damn business. It's hard for me to look at people's stories. And then people say to me in real time, in public, and be like, hey, bro, I'll never see you on my stories. I was like, because I mind my business. I'm a professional minding my damn business. I'm professional with it. I take pride in it. Your shit ain't got nothing to do with me. Like, this is what we were talking about at the top of this. We were talking about tofu. Someone was a vegan and said I should be vegan. Now, if you're vegan, fucking, I'm not vegan, right? I like eating meat. I did play with being vegan for a little bit. It was short-lived. But I ain't got no judgment on you being vegan. I eat meat because I want as many gains as I can get. Gains, meat, protein, right? But if you don't want the gains that I want, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Why? That ain't my business. My business is gains, baby. The gym, muscles. That's my business, and I mind it. You understand? That's the real job. It's so real because 24 hours a day, I don't clock out. So that's my real job. They on Drizzy Drake behavior, talking God's plan or some shit. Yeah, what? There's absolute levels to it. Yeah, man. All right, Jaron, I'll see you later, bro. See you later. Thanks for jumping in. What's up? Cause I mind my motherfucking business and I'm damn good at it. Yes. It's a full-time job. I don't clock out, baby. We got a new job. Minding our goddamn business. Yeah. Absolutely zero testosterone. You? Yeah, that's what that profile picture says. That's exactly what that profile picture says. That profile picture got zero low T written all over it. Do you have ADHD, bro? I don't think so. ADHD, attention deficit, I think hyperactive disorder. What does the H stand for? What does the H stand for? I don't think you know what ADHD is, to be honest. ADHD. So let me explain it. Let's learn more about it together because I'm pretty sure you don't under because what I'm moving very slowly because I'm still tired. I don't really think you know what attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is. A common neurodevelopment disorder characterized by persistent patterns of inattention, hyperactivity, and or impulsivity that interfere with daily functioning or developing. So let's just educate ourselves a little bit more of the symptoms. I don't really think I've been showing any symptoms of ADHD. It's emotionally sensitive and forgetful. Oh, maybe. Class is in session, ladies and gentlemen. Pull up a seat. I've never really seen anything about emotional things with ADHD. I've never really heard of that. But it feels like it checks. Emotionally sensitive ADHD. I mean, Google doesn't say anything about that. Google doesn't really say anything about that. But I will say, as far as my emotions, my emotions run hot now. And be lying if I said that they did not. They always have. I think I've gotten a better handle on it, a better grip on it now in my 40s than in the past. My emotions do kind of are a little fiery. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Leo. That's a good excuse, you know. I'm a Leo. Fire. Fire. I don't really think that's a huge characteristic of ADHD. I think it's more a focus issue and scatterbrain and hard to stay on one task at a time. I think that's usually the big thing when it comes to ADHD. I think we are all a little ADHD now because we are overly stimulated with our cell phones and whatnot. I must admit that I definitely think my cell phone has caused a problem with my brain because now, especially now that I'm really trying to grow these social platforms, I'm like just thinking about my phone, thinking about looking at my phone all the time. It's hard to, it really is hard for me to put my phone down. It's hard for me to leave my phone in a different room. I'll leave it in a room and it could be 10, 15 minutes. I'll be like, I need to go get my phone. It's a problem. That is a problem. Emotionally sensitive and forgetful. This is something that this is a first. And even after Googling ADHD, nothing on here, and I'm not saying that that's not, I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying it's not really a huge symptom of ADHD. It might there might be something to it, yes, but it's not a huge symptom of ADHD. There's bigger things that can qualify somebody as ADHD. And if you're trying to like throw shade and say I'm emotionally sensitive and forgetful, fair. You know, sometimes I'm forgetful and sometimes I'm emotionally sensitive. But that doesn't mean I have ADHD, you fucking tool. You know? That doesn't mean that. I mean, find a different way to throw shade. Just say you're emotionally sensitive and forgetful. And yeah, I am. At times, you're not. You don't forget shit. You don't get sensitive sometimes. Go fuck yourself. Fuck off. Next question. You can see how I type faster than you. Even, I'm not even typing. Even if I'm tired. What? Oh my. Oh my. I'm chill till I'm not. I gotta get pushed there. I'm a Leo. I can't really understand what you'd be talking about. It can worsen with genetics. 812. How to scroll all day. I have ADHD now. I have bigger mental problems. Brittany was laughing. I love it. I love when that happens. I don't know what made her laugh, but sometimes I forget myself. Man, preach. Sometimes I forget myself. That fucking tool. Is this guy slow at reading? It's my eyes. It's my eyes, man. My eyes have really been. And I used to always, I had 20/20 vision all of my life. Again, it's these fucking phones. I really think it's the phones. I think it's the phones that have been making my eyes go bad. And they are going bad because, yeah, it's tough to read and I read a little slower. And if I read slow with good eyes, so what? Go fuck yourself. I could read still. Maybe I want to process it. Maybe I want to process. Maybe I want to take my time. Maybe I like to take my time with the reading. That's bad? Why is that bad? You guys just like to throw shade. Stop being so judgmental. I bet your breath stinks. You too judgmental. You too judgmental. I bet you didn't even brush your teeth this morning. You just on the internet with hot ass, stanky ass, funky ass breath. Just sitting in front of your computer trying to be mean. And you're young. You should be outside. Go outside. You can't. Here's the thing. I can't stand it when young people come on here and troll and then be like, I'm young. Where do you say that? I'm young. Well, if you're young, what are you doing on the internet? Go live your fucking life. You got young life? Let me find out you in a young body just sitting in your fucking dark ass bedroom scrolling the internet looking for random people to fucking troll. Bro, you got the game fucked up. If you're young. If you're young, you got the game fucked up. That's weird, young man or woman or whoever the fuck you are. That's weird. You know you're weird? Do you know you're weird? Because you on the internet trying to find ways to judge people, I don't think you know how weird you are. Well, let me just tell you, you're a weirdo, okay? But you don't have to be that way. You don't have to be a weirdo. You could change. You could make the adjustment. Now you're aware. Awareness is a beautiful thing, right? Awareness is such a gift. Give it to yourself at a young age because a lot of people grow up to be adults. They have no fucking awareness. They don't know how they are. They don't know how they smell. They don't know how they look. They don't know how they talk. They don't know how they come off. They don't, they just don't, they have no awareness. Give yourself awareness. That's the best gift that you could give yourself. Start being aware of how you are, how you dress, how you talk, how you come off, how you're perceived by people around you. Don't be in denial. Don't be this guy on the internet criticizing people and then thinking like, "Oh, I can say these criticisms because like look at me. I'm young in my basement, my mom's house, scrolling on the internet to be mean to strangers because that's cool, bro. We gotta we gotta coach y'all up. Brittany. You know what we should do? We should get all the people that experienced the '90s together, and we should just write a book on how, or have a whole workshop. It just needs to be a workshop on why, you know, we're better. And it's not like people that experienced the '90s are better, and it's not because from a judgmental place. I mean, you guys could be better, but we're better because we lived in an era, in a time where we didn't have all these distractions and all this stuff to make us weird, right? Like when we in the '90s, you had to put so much effort into being weird, right? You had to put a lot of effort into it. You couldn't just wake up, roll out of bed, turn on your computer, and be a fucking weirdo. You couldn't do that. But y'all do it. Y'all could do that, right? Now, if we wanted to be weird, if we wanted to be weird, if you grew up in the '90s, you had to try so hard to be a fucking weirdo. Y'all do it first thing in the morning. We need to have a workshop on just showing you, like, this is why we're better. But you could be better, but you have to make more of an effort. We didn't, because we just didn't have all this fucking shit at our disposal to be fucking weirdos like you guys did. So, there's that. You say you're young, there's still hope for you. Yay, IG has yo, I'm back. Fit is back. Okay, let me catch up. He has bad eyesight. We are aging. Leave us alone. Yes, my eyes are bad. And I read slow. So what? So what? All right? How old is the sky, though? And what vision? He's been talking that ganja. Maybe it's the TRT. I can't read. Nah, I work here as a minimum wage job. I can't take judgment. I don't like. I'm really close to not liking that person right there. Bro, no one troll you. You can't. Well, man, you can't read. You're right. Troll you, him, ha. Okay, let me try again. Bro, no one troll you. Who troll him? Ha. Who it's not good. He is elder than us. Some people make millions of dollars staying home, unlike you. Fit, why you come on here choosing violence? Why you come on here choosing violence? Fit. Oh man, don't make me block you, you bitch. Don't make me block you. Look at you. Are you natural or not? Come on here choosing violence, trying to be me. Do you know John? I know John. Yes, well, I am young already, making thousands per month. You just said you worked minimum wage. 26 and under, better listen up. He's giving you gold, go outside. Yeah, be young. It just, oh man, I need to catch up on these. This nigga is slow, bro. Sure. 6767. I'm 59. Thanks for posting this. Son, I'm cringe. I feel like you meant to say cringe on that one. Yay, slow, and this guy's nice hat. You're slower than a snail. Sure, Mike. We had actual lives. Yeah, we did. Mike is somebody that takes offense from me talking the truth, man. You get on this you wake up and get on the internet. That's what you do. And you're calling me slow, bro. Number one, I can't really engage with you. I don't think you're old enough. You're not even old enough to talk. You shouldn't be talking to adults. You're 15, maybe younger. You're 13. You afraid to spell out nigga. You a hoe. Okay? You need to grow up. You should take my advice. I know my delivery is not pleasant. I know I don't have a pleasant delivery when I'm trying to tell y'all stuff. Well, that's because you started talking shit. So my delivery is a little aggressive. So I know that rubs you the wrong way. But you should take my advice. You'd be better. There's a lot of things I know about you trolls just by your Instagram. Number one, you're a coward in a way. I mean, you don't even want to put your picture out there. So you're a coward, right? Now, don't be offended that I called you a coward. It's something you don't have to be. You can change. You don't have to be a coward, right? But right now you are, right? Because you're finding random fucking pages to talk shit about, and you're afraid to show your face. You have just your name and a bunch of numbers. You're a hoe, right? Now, the good thing is you don't have to be a little hoe all your life. You could change. You can make adjustments. You can, right? Because I'm going to tell you something, Mike. I'm a grown up, right? So little fucking comments like this don't like upset me. It more shows me who you are, right? Especially on the internet. The fuck I care. Now, if you pulled up with that energy, I think you'd get a better reaction, or maybe a reaction that you might be looking for, like a crash out, if you pulled up to the studio, Yoga Leroy Studios. We have comedy shows. We stream live. We have events back here. I'm a business you could Google and you could find. So you could at any time pull up with that energy and fuck around and find out. And then I'll get to, in real time, in real life, show, not just speak a lesson, I get to show you a lesson. And that's how I like to operate. Because I was born in the 90s. I'm not like you. I'm not like you at all. I don't talk shit to random people on the internet. If I have any issues with somebody, they're going to know about it face to face. That's how real men operate. You're a bitch. So that's the difference between me and you. You can say what you want. When it starts to really annoy me, I block you. I get to have that power. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? If you were really bothering me, I'd just block you. Because I'm an adult. We actually lived. We were outside. You know how you be listening to rap music? Because you talking about nigga on this. You know, you got nigga on this, so I'm assuming you might be black, right? You know how they be talking about we be outside, we outside? We were outside. Y'all not outside. Y'all little bitches on the internet. Awareness. It takes me back to awareness, guys. What is up with, what is this guy yapping about? Man, why do you keep being on the stream if you don't like it? See, that's how I know you like it. Repetitive. Yeah. I'm actually dying how you guys wait. Bro, you're wait. Do you see how slow this person is? Do you see how slow this person is? This person? Now I'm starting to think that this is just an old lonely person. I don't think he's young. Did you, there's a kettle, the pot, the coffee, the coffee calling the kettle black. Man, y'all been so entertaining today. Man, we've been going for an hour and a half. Golly, Brittany, we've been moving. It's been a troll episode. Yeah, man. It you can't make it make sense. Times are changing, Unc. Get with it. Nah. Nah. If get with it means start acting like how y'all act, never. Fuck the times. And you know, you'll meet people like this and you'll be like, oh man, what the fuck is wrong with that person? They're not fucking weird like we are. But they got their own issue, they got their own shit, they're building something, they're happy. Yeah, they actually know a better way. And they're not persuaded and swayed because times are changing. That's how I know. That's how I know. That's how I know. You you are a follower. That's what you call a follower. Times are changing. Get with it. I get with it enough. You see me streaming. There's only so much I'm going to get with. You the type of person to be like, hey, everybody's cutting their junk off. Times are changing. Everybody's cutting their junks off. Well, let's get with it. Man, this has been a good time. You trolls really pulled up. There's a reason, yeah, blah, 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 man. You little kids, man, y'all need to go to school or mature. Hopefully, English is his second language. Fourth language. Tupac is one of the best rappers ever. Okay. Oh boy. All right, we'll just stop commenting. I like your hat. See? Someone didn't like it today, but people do like the hat. That's why I wear the hat, because people like it. Hello, yeah, and there's multiple people commenting. Isn't that something? Yeah, you know what's funny? Sometimes they'll say like I have no views, but then people will be in the comments. So I don't really know if that's like if it's all the way accurate all the time. But I have committed to streaming every day, and I've been doing that. I've been staying tight to my commitments, and I do foresee a time where this stream is big, and that would be nice. But it's not, whether it's big or not, it's not going to persuade me to do something or not do something. I mean, that's just that's leadership. I mean, it's something that a young lad like Hello wouldn't really understand how to commit to something and build something. If you stuck around and actually listened and not tried to like insult, you'd receive some good things. But again, I do know that I do have sometimes not the best delivery for people to receive. On here, it's because you guys pull up and talk shit. And as much as entertaining as it is, I don't necessarily like it. So I do talk shit back. And it just, kind of fuels the fire. But also, so those little fucking things that you think are upsetting me, oh, he only has one viewer, you know, quit. Bro, imagine if anybody listened to you. Imagine if anybody trying to do anything, listen to a person like you. Some random person that's scared to show his face, doesn't even have his name on the internet. Are you even real? Do you even exist? Are you even a bot? I don't fucking know. I don't know what you are. Imagine if anybody actually took you seriously. Nobody would do anything. So I'm not going to start taking you seriously because you're not serious. You can't be serious. There's no way you're serious. You're a troll, and I'm going to treat you like a troll. It's as simple as that. Nobody should put any more into who you are. You're not even a real person on here. All right. A nigga is talking to himself. Oh my goodness. Mike, it's it's a talking heads live stream. My boy, I feel sad for you. These thoughts you got, you know? Oh boy. All right. We've been on here for 90 minutes. Stay broke. Let's get Mike out of here. I'm over it. And I also had enough of Halo. But it was entertaining while it lasted. I had to go ahead and get them out of here. Because I be forgetting about y'all. You know what? I want to get Fit out of here too because he be annoying the fuck out of me. Especially, I thought we were making good progress, and then he pulled up. What did he say? What did he say that pissed me off? He said something. I remember he said something. Let me see. He chose violence on one of these. He said, "I'm back. I'm gonna get him out of here." I do like a healthy I do like a healthy morning live stream, let me tell you. I wouldn't call today's live stream healthy. You can't win them all. Let me go ahead and get Fit out of here because he just be pulling up with that bullshit. Yeah, yeah. This is the comment. This is the comment that pissed me off. Some people make millions of dollars staying home, unlike you. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and get you up out of here. Don't ever want to see you on the stream again. Yeah. I think, Brittany, one day this stream is going to be popping and healthy, and we're going to be just, it's going to be a bunch of people with the connection that we've built. And that's and it's people like you, Jay Hud, Jerron, that do pull up to this stream. That is what keeps me coming back. I gotta say, your beard is good. Appreciate it. Pay me $10 and I'll defend you, Unc. I might take you up on that one of these days, but today I just blocked him. What's up, my G? Welcome back. Where are you from, brother? I'm in Los Angeles. How life's treating you? Life is great. All right, my friends, we are going to move on with the day. I'm going to move on with the day. Been on here for quite some time, and it was a weird stream. And been on here for nearly 2 hours. What's your favorite planet? Saturn seems pretty cool. Only got them rings around it. All right. I'm going to get up out of here. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I will be back here tomorrow morning. Same trigger time, same trigger channel. 8 a.m. is the new time the Triggered Yogi live stream starts. I will see you then. Peace.